This is the area that I often talk about. This is the area that they have for people to record. Even a young man who wanted to use his camera to record, he could not even stand behind this area that they have allotted. Once again, this is in Valdosta and Lowndes County, Georgia. What will the Georgia Attorney General say? You produced the handbook, but what about open government here in Lowndes County and Valdosta in South Georgia? Why is it that we must fight for the basic rights that many of us have given our service to? It just don't make sense. It is what it is. Service to. It just don't make sense. It is what it is. Once again, I'm in Valdosta City Hall. After 3 years of talking about no pictures on the first floor, that reflects upon the Black African American experience. We still do not see a single building or picture representing the Black African American experience back in the 1800 time frame, when our children come from the schools and universities and from foreign nations to Valdosta City Hall, and they look at all these historic pictures. They won't see anything that reminds the black children that they contributed anything to the city of Valdosta, Georgia. For over 3.5 years, I have been talking about this and highlighting it. I brought it up at a public meeting, city council, and several mayors. Yet this portion that have been brought up to our elected officials and the local citizens, the local South Georgia news media, has never even addressed the issue of our children and Japanese and Germans and Russians and Iraqis and others. When they come to tour our beloved city, they don't see anything to show that the Black African Americans contributed anything. And we know that South Georgia was built upon nothing more than slavery and the cotton industry. At least they would put a bush of cotton and maybe a black person picking cotton in the field, at least something to let the people of the world in the city of Valdosta know that we all played a part in building this great city. So as we look down the hall here in City Hall, the question is, where is the African American experience? What do we see that will remind our children that we participated and donated something to the city of Valdosta, Georgia? I know some of you all will say that does not matter. But to me, as a retired military veteran, it is of great concern and great importance, not only to me, but to white people as well. So as long as there are no pictures, no churches, no industries of what happens in the Black African American community being displayed here, then I will continue to show you the truth, because Jesus said, and ye shall know the truth, and that the truth shall set and make you free. Now here is a picture of the U.S. Air Force Major Carol S. Woods dealing with the Tuskegee Airmen. And as you know, that was a black group of pilots that did their job well. They are displayed here on the first floor, and we must be grateful. As I look at the current bid opportunities in the city, we look and we see a board that Mr. John Robertson and myself asked to be put up, so the low economically oppressed contractors would know what is going on in this beloved community. Well, be that as it may, nothing has changed. Robertson and myself, we did what we could. But once again, in spite of 3 to 10 years, we're going to continue to say that we believe eventually change will come to Valdosta, Lowndes County, and South Georgia in general, wherein everybody will be entitled to their fair share of the economic pie here in South Georgia, and not just a select few. Until then, I must let you know that somebody will always be standing up for the principles of which Jesus and others stood for in the land of the free, in the home of too many graves. What say you, the good people of Valdosta, Lowndes County, the state of Georgia, and the United States of America? Our children will eventually have their picture, their buildings, something that their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren can feel proud about, because they will be included in the history and not excluded.